Hello, welcome back to 1874 in association with Match Bingo. Head to 1874.io/matchbingo to check those guys out. Sign up. It helps us as a channel. And please, always gamble responsibly. But you can buy bingo cards around all the football and sport that is out there at the moment. I'm your host, Dan Bardell, joined by AVFC Statto yet again, because the games come thick and fast in December in the Christmas period. And Villa, of course, are playing Brighton on Wednesday. So it would make sense that we're doing a stat pack on Brighton against Aston Villa. Nearly got it the wrong way around, Statto. I feel like I speak to you more than I speak to my family or my wife at the moment. Statto, how are you?
Good, yeah. Aren't Monday mornings a lot better when Villa have won?
They have, but don't spoil when we're doing this, Statto, because this is coming out on a Tuesday. But it is Monday. It's a nightmare for people that create content at the moment when it's thrown it out completely with the game being on a Wednesday, not a Thursday as well. That's ruined my week. I've got to be honest.
The 2:05 kickoff time sort of ruined me yesterday, because normally I've got my schedule all lined up for the watch along and stuff. But lots of fixtures coming up. I tweeted this morning a photo of our December schedule. It's pretty hectic and pretty tough. So I think the game's coming thick and fast.
But when you're doing well, you want the games, don't you? Nothing worse than you're doing badly, and the games are coming thick and fast. Villa sitting in fourth at the moment, heading to Brighton, informed Brighton as well. So this will be a good game on Wednesday. Let's see what stats AVFC Statto has pulled from his super computer then. First one is that since match week 6 of the Premier League, Aston Villa have earned the most points in the competition with 21. But Statto, Damian Vidagani Statto's beat you to it on social media, hasn't he?
Yeah, I sent you these stats last night.
Yeah,
I was on the ball
after the game.
You can check the timestamp of when he posted that to when I sent you the screenshot. So I was ahead, but I didn't post it.
You don't need to prove yourself to us, Statto. We all believe you.
That's true. So we are the most informed team since match week 6, which is the end of September. We are played 8. Well, everyone's played 8 since then. We have won 7 and lost 1, beating Fulham, Burnley, Spurs, Man City, Bournemouth, Leeds and Wolves yesterday. Lost to Liverpool. 2.63 points per match, which is super impressive over 8 games, over an 8-game period. Arsenal are second on 20 points. They have won 6 and drawn 2. They drew yesterday to Chelsea. And Man City are next with 18 points. Played 8, won 6, lost 2.
It's been a bloody wonderful run, hasn't it? I think even if you went back to the end of August and did it from there, we'd be somewhere near the top 3. I would guess, obviously, there was a couple of draws at the start of September, I think. But overall, just the run of form that we're on at the moment, Unai Emery just continues to amaze me. He can do no wrong in my eyes. I actually said during the bad run that even if we were like bottom of the league at Christmas, I wouldn't want him to get the sack. For us to be like 4th in the league right now and to be on the run that we're on, we looked at the first kind of 8 games as well and thought, oh, that's not a bad start, actually. And then it got a little bit tougher from there. But we struggled to negotiate the early games. It's actually been the tougher games, since the tougher run. We've been absolutely sensational.
Yeah, unbelievable. What a run. And long may it continue into December.
Yep. Fingers crossed it does continue, because I love December football, all the Christmas period and stuff. Although no game on Boxing Day has bothered me this year, but I do love this time. So if we can just continue winning around this time, it just gives everyone a brilliant Christmas, doesn't it? Second stat, Ollie Watkins won. Ollie Watkins has scored more Premier League goals against Brighton than he has against any other team in the competition. Didn't start on Sunday against Wolverhampton Wanderers. You would assume there's an element of rotation in there with a lot of games coming up over the next week or so. You would think he would start against his favourite opposition. He's had some good days against Brighton.
Yeah, I tweeted yesterday before when the team news came out that if you're going to start Watkins in one of the next 2 games, it'd be the Brighton one, because he's got a good record against them, obviously. Not so much Brighton away. He's only scored 1 goal away. Brighton away, he scored most of his goals and goal involvements at Villa Park. The last Brighton away game last season, Marcus Rashford started ahead of him, and Villa won 3-0. Rashford scored, yeah. That Morgan Rogers ping with it across the whole pitch, and then Rashford ran through. So Watkins came on 26 minutes in that game, didn't score. But then at Villa Park in the 2-2, he scored and assisted on his 29th birthday, no less. And then the game before that, the season before that, on the 30th of September, is when Villa won 6-1 against Brighton. And Watkins got a hat-trick and an assist in that game.
I remember that day I'd persevered with him in my fantasy football team and was rewarded with a great number of points with his hat trick and 3 bonus that day against Brighton. So please, 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 I just want him to score so badly.
Yeah.
I'm desperate for him to end this horrible barren run. Must be the worst run he's had in a Villa shirt, possibly even in his career. Actually, it must be the worst run he's had. But impacted the game when he came on against Wolves on Sunday and helped turn the game in Villa's favour. Villa winning, of course, 1-0, as everyone will know that's watching this show. Third stat that AVFC Statto has pulled from his supercomputer is that Aston Villa have not won an away Premier League game in the month of December since the 17th of December 2023. Now, I'm sure you know, Statto, who it was against. I'm trying to rack my brains to see if I can think who it was.
I believe in you.
23. So that's the year we qualified for the Champions League.
Correct.
God, we beat Man City and Arsenal close to that date. Who was the game after? Because we beat Bournemouth. No, we drew with Bournemouth. Then we had City. Then we had Arsenal.
The guy we just spoke about was very prevalent in the game.
God, who was that against? Oh, no. I don't think it's coming. It's not feeling like it's coming for me.
Ben Mee got sent off in it.
Ben Mee? Brentford?
Yep.
You spoiled it. Yeah, you gave me a big helping hand there, didn't you?
I should have said Boubacar Kamara got sent off in it because he got sent off in the 97th minute.
I do remember that Boubacar. Boubacar got his red. I prefer him getting goals with his left foot than red cards, to be honest. God, that's so. What was December? What was December so bad last season? What happened to us? We had a stodgy run, I guess.
Well, it's after the Brentford game. We lost to Man United on Boxing Day when we were 2-0 up at half time.
Naturally.
Yeah. And then last year, 3 straight losses away from home. Lost to Chelsea 3-0 in a terrible performance.
What was that game? It was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Lost to Nottingham Forest 2-1 on the 14th of December 2022.
The Martinez save, yeah.
Yeah. And then the one I went to, Boxing Day in Newcastle, away 3-0. John Duran sent off.
Yeah, some bad days there, isn't there?
Yeah, some bad games. So we're not very good at winning away from home in December. So hopefully that changes tomorrow.
We are pretty good. You're getting losing track, aren't you? You're all over the place.
Well, we're recording this on Monday.
It doesn't matter. Everyone knows when the game is anyway. Villa do have a good record away at Brighton generally, except for the year João Pedro scored or rebound from a penalty, I think it was, and we lost 1-0. Generally, we've got a decent record there.
Yeah. Villa have won 3 of the last 4 away games at Brentford.
Brighton.
As many as their first 11 visits against them.
Yeah. I was there Emery's first away game actually when we won 2-1 with a Danny Ings brace before we broke for the World Cup. So we have had some good days there. Marlon, of course, scored there last season as well. But they are on decent form, and it's undoubtedly going to be a tough game. They're all tough games, aren't they? Even Wolves, bottom of the league, caused us more trouble than I would have liked them to. The fourth stat that AVFC Statto has got for us is that Danny Welbeck has scored in each of his last 3 home Premier League games for Brighton. A man like Wells, what a player. He is actually a great player. Do you remember him scoring a lob? He scored a lob against Villa in the lockdown year. I've got a feeling that was actually before Brighton, but he's a player that's in form, and for me should probably be in the England squad at the moment. That
lob was probably the last goal he scored against Villa, to be fair.
Was it?
Yeah. He scored, like you said, he scored in each of his last 3. He scored 2 against Newcastle, 1 against Leeds, 1 against Brentford. So that's his last 3. He's never scored 4 in a row for any club he's played for.
Hasn't he? Good omen, that.
Good omen. Another good omen for you. He hasn't scored in any of his last 5 Premier League games against Villa.
Okay. The only thing I would say is that their young striker, whose name completely escapes me at the moment, came on at the weekend and scored, didn't they? So maybe they rotate a little bit and maybe Welbeck doesn't play.
Where did Brighton get these players from?
Well, their scouting system is absolutely incredible. It's a cheat code at this point, isn't it?
Yeah. The only Brighton player to score in 4 Premier League appearances in a row at the Amex is Glenn Murray.
Glenn Murray.
Between October and December 2018. So hopefully Danny Welbeck doesn't become the second player to do that on Wednesday. But he's not got a good record against Villa. He has scored 5. He scored 5 against us, but he's played against us 15 times. So
okay.
1 in 3.
I remember really wanting us to sign Glenn Murray at one point. It must be either in our dark Premier League days or our dark Championship days. I remember for some reason really wanting him, which shows how far we have come as a club since then. The final stat that Statto has pulled for us today is that Aston Villa have scored 18 goals in the Premier League from a player's left foot in 2025. Only in 2023 have we scored more in a single calendar year in the competition with 24. Got to say, Statto, you are a sad, sad man.
Yeah, I mean, I was scraping the barrel for this one, to be fair. We're tight timelines and all that. I was thinking, because obviously we scored loads in 2023, like you said there, and then 2025 as well. So we must have had loads of left-footed players recently. We haven't.
Only McGinn, really.
Yeah, well, McGinn, Asensio,
Bailey,
Maatsen. But yeah, most of our left-footed goals come from right-footed players. So 2025, Morgan Bardell has 3, Ollie Watkins has 3, Boubacar Kamara now has 2.
Yeah.
Tielemans 1, Cash 1, Buendia 1, Ramsey 1.
Okay.
So we are sharing them out across the team. And if you just bear with me 1 second while I scroll across my database, left-footed goals. So we've got 5 this season so far. Our record is 23-24 with 25 actually, so that's way off. But 2025 in total has been a very good year for left-footed goals for Aston Villa, especially Boubacar Kamara's yesterday. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a good day it's a good time to have a left foot and be wearing a Villa shirt. Incidentally, I don't know whether we've ever done this before. Who's the top left-footed goal scorer for Aston Villa? If you have that on the database, I could hazard a guess.
Go on.
Well, no, because my first name that popped into my head was a defender. I'm trying to think if we've ever had a left-footed striker. Not only Savo is leaping out to me.
3rd with 20.
Really?
Yeah.
I was with some of the old players on Friday, and Mark Draper was saying to me that Savo was never got the credit for how good he was. He said he was absolutely unbelievable, such a good centre forward. Yeah, he was saying he absolutely loved playing with him. Savo's 3rd.
Yeah. Number 4 and 5 are current Villa players.
McGinn's 1, I'm guessing.
McGinn's number 5 with 14, yeah, and number 4.
Current?
Yeah.
Am I missing someone blatantly obvious here? He's left-footed. Am I?
No, not left-footed.
Oh, but he scored a lot with his left foot?
Yeah.
Watkins?
Yeah. 16 goals with left foot.
God, the top 2? That's difficult. Really, I wish I'd not asked this question. That's really, really tough. Bear with me. Left-footed. More than Savo. I don't remember many centre forwards being left-footed. Certainly none that would have scored over 20. Unless I'm being really
25 and 32 is the leader. 32 goals with his left foot.
32 goals. Is this Championship as well?
No. Premier League only.
Just Premier League, this? Wow. Every left-footed player that's leaping into my head would not have scored more than 20 goals for the club. I might need a Statto clue.
Look behind you.
Oh, no. Tommy Johnson?
No.
Barry, oh my word. Oh, no. That would make so much sense.
Yeah.
Gareth Barrett.
Yeah.
He's top or second?
Top with 32.
Who's second? Put me on my misery. I was hopeless.
Gabby.
25. You know what? I nearly said Gabby, and after I said Watkins, and then I bottled it and didn't say it. Wow. Yeah. I mean, tell what you like about this show, but you learn something every single time. I certainly do anyway. And I'd like to think I know quite a lot and have quite a good knowledge of Villa and good memory with Villa. But every week at the moment, you do seem to get me with something that I don't get, which is slightly frustrating and a bit annoying, yeah.
It's early in the morning, isn't it? You can blame that again.
I mean, it's 10:30 Statto at the time of recording. That's not that early. I actually went to the gym at 6:45.
I'll give you an out there.
What a flex that is to say I went to the gym at 6:45. We could have recorded any other day this year and those words would not have come out my mouth. But yeah, busy day today, so I did have to go to the gym quite early. Right then, Statto, that does us another thoroughly enjoyable show. Thank you very much for for joining me today. And obviously, you'll have to come on again this week because Villa have another game on Saturday against Arsenal, which we used to having Premier League games on a Sunday now. So that's going to throw us out as well and make life difficult for us, isn't it?
Lots of games, lots of stats. Yep, I'll be ready.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you again to Match Bingo, and thank you to you, the viewer and listener, for tuning in today. If you've watched this via YouTube, subscribe with your post notifications on, leave us a comment with what you thought of Statto's stats today, and give us a like as well, if you're feeling kind. On Apple Podcasts, leave us a review if that's your thing. If you could give us 5 stars as well, that would be absolutely brilliant. And 5 stars on Spotify, and a comment again with your thoughts on what we've spoken about on today's show. There'll be a general match preview for Brighton as well, so keep your eye on our socials so you know when that content is coming out. Plenty of post-Wolves content to get through as well if you haven't done so already. 3 pieces of content post-Wolves, so go back and check that out if you haven't done so already. So all that's left to say is have a wonderful day, and it's an up the Villa from me and an up the Villa from AVFC Statto.
Up the Villa.